Good morning, and I hope you're having a nice morning, and I hope you're excited about your day and excited about your whole week. Uh, Before we get started on today, I just wanted to introduce something I wanted to try with you, and that is mindful mornings. Um, I'm sure you've all heard of mindfulness around the school, um, and some of you might even be experts in mindfulness. I've been learning about mindfulness over the last 2 years, and it's had a huge impact on my life. And I'm even happier than I was before. And I really wish I'd learnt the skills in school, but I didn't. But I want you to. And the reason I want you to is because I really want all the children in our school to be as happy as possible. Not just while you're in our school, but I want you to have the skills necessary to be as happy as possible for your whole life, even when there are challenges, to be able to find the light in those moments. So I really want to develop those skills because in school we spend a lot of time developing the skills and developing our intelligence and learning facts and developing our inquiry skills and our creativity through performing arts, our competencies. We develop our physical strength in PE, but actually, do we spend enough time developing our mental well-being? See, when we develop and strengthen our mind, we increase our ability to focus, to recognize and manage our emotions, make better decisions, and empathize in our relationships with the people around us, and empathize with ourselves too. So, I'm sure a lot of you have come across mindfulness. As I said, I think there's probably some experts in the room, but I wanted to make sure that we all had a shared understanding of what mindfulness was. So, mindfulness is paying attention to our experience in a way that allows us to respond rather than react. It is a quality of inner stillness that is always available, even when our life or circumstances feel out of our control and chaotic. It is possible to be mindful, aware, or pay attention to everything in our experience, including anything we experience through our five senses, as well as our thoughts and emotions. Now, we can't control the world around us, but mindfulness helps us control the way we experience it. Mindfulness is about focusing our attention on just one thing, a thought, a sense, or a feeling. And that's really powerful, being able to take that much control over our experience. So it's really important that we do this because it's really important that you're happy. And I'll talk a bit about that in a minute. But in order for this to work, you're going to have to be a bit brave. You're going to have to trust me. You're going to have to take risks. And there are going to be times when you think, oh, this is just silly. Or, oh, this is just weird. And I don't know why he's asking me to do that. There'll be times when I ask you to close your eyes. And I want you to do it. And no peeking. Just do it. Trust me. Trust the teacher. Trust the other adults in the room. Trust the other children in the room. Okay? I know it's hard and you want to open just to check everybody isn't just staring at you while you sit in the middle of the room with your eyes shut. Just trust, okay? And really take the risk and commit to doing mindfulness and doing mindfulness well. But it is worth it. And I'll prove how worth it is. Okay, put your hands up if you've ever said anything that you regret. Put your hands up. Be honest. You've said something you think, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. Okay, hands down. Put your hands up if you've ever felt really angry and you feel like, oh, I've lost control. I don't have control anymore. Okay, hands down. Put your hands up if you've ever been really nervous because of a performance or because of sharing work in class or an exam or a spelling test or a swimming trial. Put your hands up if that's made you nervous and anxious. Okay, hands down. Put your hands up if you've ever been in a bad mood, but you just don't know why. I'm in a bad mood, but I'm not sure why. Okay. What about, put your hands down, what about, have you ever had trouble going to sleep because your mind is just too busy and your body's restless? If that's ever happened to you, put your hands up. Put your hands down. Now, something I've certainly been guilty of. I'm going to put my hand up now. Put your hands up if you've ever been guilty of spacing out in class or daydreaming and just you find yourself, oh, I've missed about 5 minutes. If that's ever happened to you, put your hands up. Okay, and finally, put your hands up if you've ever noticed that you're a lot better at things when you're really focused and you know what you're trying to achieve. Yes, me too. Well, mindfulness will help us with all of those things. You see, the world around us, it offers us many things, and our emotions are continually, always changing. And when we have challenging emotions like anger, fear, worry, loneliness, any of those feelings that are challenging for us, our brain releases chemicals, and those chemicals stop us learning. It's hard to learn when we have those challenging feelings in us. So mindfulness will stop those hormones, those chemicals that stop us learning. It will help us to take more control over what we feel and how we feel it. So hopefully I've convinced you that mindfulness is really important for you to help you be happier in school and happier throughout your life. Hopefully I've convinced you enough to try it with me. Okay, I look forward to hearing how you're getting on. Cheerio, have a good day.